As you can see, I've just arrived at the Wolves football ground, Wolverhampton. On my way down to Wolverhampton to see the Wolves play. There's the motor. All the fans can see the car. That is the motor. For everybody to see. In the Wolves colours. Yeah. There it is, folks. There's the Wolves car. I hope anybody sees it. There it is. Yeah, there it is. There's the Wolves car. On my way down to Wolverhampton. I had about a couple of delays, but anyway, that's what it is, folks. On my way. Parked up on my way to the match. As you can see, I've just arrived at the Wolves football ground, Wolverhampton rather, with my Wolves outfit on. Like I say, just trying to find a place to park the vehicle, and I will be doing this blog sort of at the match, doing things, so it's part of a day out to see the last game of Wolves in the Premiership, till they obviously get back up again and meet always Wolves, Dave and Magic. Funny thing is, when last time I came down here to Wolverhampton to see the game, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I met Dave and I met Magic, and of course I had I didn't get diagnosed as cancer. I just had the operation. I was waiting for results. That's what it was. I was waiting for results for my cancer operation, which is to remove the tumour. And of course I had to wait sort of 6 weeks for the results from when I had the operation to remove the tumour. So I was when I met Dave and Magic, I shook Magic's hand, and Dave met Dave, and of course I want to meet him again, thank him, because Magic must have worked some magic, because the operation was a success, but it was like, how can I put it? It was I didn't know at the time, and of course I shook Magic's hand and sort of seen Dave, and they sort of rubbed off a bit of Magic, and of course the cancer was, it hadn't penetrated my it's bladder cancer, and I was lucky to get it early, so they, a bit of Magic helped, and put it that way. So I'm going to try and find out where I can meet him somewhere and thank him for that bit of Magic, plus maybe get me lottery tickets from him as well. Of course I'll keep them to myself, of course, but he might be able to give me the lottery tickets. Anyway, folks, I'm going to just go and have a bit of a run around. So I'll be doing some videos on the blog. I'm meeting always Wolves, Dizzy, Dave and Magic, and that's what it's about. Meeting people, friends and stuff like that at football. Anyway, I'll see what happens when I get out of the car. So I've managed to find a parking space just outside, not far from the ground, it's not too far. See, there's the motor. It's an old derelict pub, actually, which they're doing up. So this is where I parked the motor. I'll just show you now, because obviously parking at a football match now is one of the really toughest things you can do. And of course I'm a stranger to this area. This is the pub, or is it a pub called the Atherton Arms. Yeah, so there's a little place here in this Oxley Street. Is it Oxley Street? So, anybody wants to park somewhere, that's where I parked my motor. You can see the yellow. I've not anyhow to get too near the ground, but that's one place you can park it if you come into the game and you want to check it out. So that's what you can, because it's free parking here. I just dropped lucky. You can see the cars there. I just dropped lucky, but I wanted the fans to see the car. But maybe some other time I'll come round when I can drive around and get free parking somewhere, and fans can see the game. After the game, I'll take the car around the ground after the game, and fans can see it, because a lot of fans like the car. Down here, that road there,
as a kid. You see that kid? I used to come down there. I was like, when I was a kid, I used to come down here, walk down here match day. This is where I used to go. It's Jack Hayward Way, and that's where it is. Like, this is where I used to come into the game. Like, get off the bus, I used to come down here as a kid, about 7-year-old kid. My dad used to give me some money for the match, the bus fare. At least the sun's come out now. It's just the Steve Bull stand, I think. Steve Bull started. So the thing about parking now, everywhere you go, this barrier here is up an hour before the game, so that's why I get here early, a couple of hours before the game, because to find parking, because otherwise, you know, this is all corporate parking here. You're not going to get any parking. You know, you don't get any parking at all unless you're paying for it, like I said. So, but anyway, this is match day, of course. Much changed since I was a kid. I'll go and have a look of the souvenir shop or something like that. And there's the great Steve Bull stand. Great Steve Bull. I'll try to get a ticket for that stand once sometime. I may go there next season, maybe. But you can see the game getting quite busy. Quite busy. As I say, I'm outside match day. Very busy. This is the stand I'm in, Billy Wright stand. Billy Wright stand. There's the team coaches, the football column. Yeah, so I'm down here next to great Billy Wright. The sun's come out and you can see people arriving everywhere now. It's getting quite busy, so I'm just filming Billy. Where I don't know, he never get nicer, didn't he? Never got nicer. Anyway, I'm in this block down here. I went here last time. I think I'm down here. So as I said, many years ago as a kid, I came down here, and the away coaches used to come and pull us out when I was collecting autographs as a kid. And the great Georgie, Bobby, Dennis. People, you know, things change, like I say, but I remember waiting as a kid outside this area here, where they keep the away coaches to pick all the players up, and then down there was the home team coach come in. You know, it's all changed, of course. All changed, things change, life changes. Anyway, I'm going to try and get my ticket and get in now. It's an hour before the game. Anyway, you can hear me. Inside the ground now, but there's no actual rails. Yeah, I've got a great view. There's bloody music. There's no rails to hold on to. It seems strange that health and safety, whether they can't do that. End of the season for Wolves. Last match of the season, the Premiership this year, 26. And sad day. They did play well in the first half a bit, but it's just not. They've not got Steve Bull anymore. You know, they need somebody who can score goals. and team played well, but just not good enough really. It's a shame as all the fans on the way home disappointed. And of course there's Billy Wright, great player. We need somebody like Steve Ball, or this great player of all time, Billy Wright. There he is in his sunshine. We need a great defender, great defensive player like Billy Wright, and of course really a great they need a great centre forward, somebody who can score goals, because football's all about scoring goals, folks. It's all about scoring goals. If you don't score, that's what it's about, scoring goals, folks. And defending, of course, and obviously they had some chances. Fulham missed quite a few chances, but they need good players and a team that can play together. Unfortunately, have to wait another season. Anyway, thanks a lot, everybody. I'll leave it there now. That's where I was, home supporters. Everybody coming back after the game, disappointed, obviously. Everybody sad that the Wolves have lost the home game, and of course they're all going home. Sad. No more Premiership football here for who knows. I'm going to try and meet Dave, my friend Dave, outside the ground, but you see there's disappointment on people's faces as you come out. But at least the weather's good. It's not too bad. It's cold, quite windy, but after the game, see what Dave says, the thoughts of the game. One last look where I used to come as a kid after the game had finished. I used to sit here, just on this spot here. I think if I remember coming here, trying to remember things when I was a kid. I just can't remember things, that's just where the coaches used to stand outside here after the game, and I used to take autographs here at the old stadium. Them days have gone. But who knows, they might come back in the Premiership, we don't know. You just don't know. So what do you think of the game, Stan? I wonder what Stan would be thinking now. As I said, after the game is finished. If Rob Edwards is ever going to be a manager and get a statue like this guy here, in the 60s, I mean, that's where I say it's so great to see him here. Lifelike, beautiful statue, but footballers and managers and whatever, to get this like Sir Alex Ferguson at United and stuff like that, and all the great players, you have to create something, a team that plays together, scores goals, and that's what it's about, scoring goals and playing football.